Whoa, guys! Fancy seeing y'all here. So silly. Hey guys. How you guys doing? I know it's been a hot second. But hey everyone, welcome in. Can I get a hi, Yena, in the chat? Yeah, we are still unmonetized over here on the not Twitch, oh my god. Over here on the YouTubes. But it seems like people are getting a couple, like I think a couple people are getting stuff back. So hopefully that means we'll get stuff back soon too. Apparently someone is like manually going and reversing the demonetization thing. So I think it'll be pretty soon that we'll get green names back here. Oh my god, Yena just came here from Yena's stream. Whoa, what? It's so great to see you here, Yena. Wow. It's just that one YouTube intern. Yeah, so for those who don't know, we were just over at Twitch. I just got monetized on Twitch. And we were doing like an impromptu monetization stream, basically. If you haven't followed me over on Twitch yet, please go and do so. We will still be doing streams on there even after we get monetization back on this channel. If you guys didn't see my long-winded post, basically, I'll be doing everything that doesn't fit content for this channel over on Twitch. So content that doesn't fit usually includes like multi-streamed content that I plan to turn into videos. Like if I'm doing a challenge or something that's gonna require a little bit more time to actually like execute. That'll be over on Twitch. If I end up doing interactive viewer stuff that's like directly going to be using coding with like Twitch API to like have interactive, stuff happen in game or stuff like that, that'll happen over on Twitch. But everything else will still be on YouTube. Like all of our, completionist games, indie games and stuff like that will still be over on YouTube. Stuff that we can finish in like 1 to 2 streams and stuff like that will be over here. Collabs will still be over here, all that good stuff. But all the more, I think, obscure stuff that doesn't really fit the YouTube algorithm will be over on Twitch. So if you haven't followed Twitch yet, please go do so. YouTube is still main content, obviously. YouTube is still main platform for content and everything. But Twitch will just be there for some more chilled back, laid back stuff. I have a program that lets Twitch control a game like full on. Wait, really? Like Twitch, like you can have Twitch chatters like move around the character and stuff like that. That's pretty insane. I've been missing the Yap. I've also been missing the Yap. I feel like we haven't had a Yena Yaps in a while. But yes, how you guys all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. For those who don't know, I was just over on Twitch, and which is why there's a lot of people in here who are like there's a lot of people in here who are like, wow, it's fancy seeing you again. Hello, can I pays with Yen coin here? I want 802 yolk. Yep. No yolk here, unfortunately. Oh, DVR, thank you so much. Yeah, Nebby, appreciate it. Thank you. Let me get rid of DVR. We were just live, yeah, we were just live on Twitch. But now we are on YouTube. How we're gonna get our vitamins? By eating vegetables. Make sure to eat your veggies. Glad things are going well for you today. Yeah, this morning started off a little bit rough. I talked a little bit about this on the Twitch stream, but I got a little bit of a fainting spell earlier this morning. And it was just a little rough because I felt very, for lack of better words, like faint. But like not in the way that like it's like, oh, I'm gonna go unconscious. It was like very like migraine type deal, like blood rushing to your heart. You can kind of hear your heartbeat in your ears type feeling, lightheadedness. So it was very uncomfortable, but I'm feeling a lot better now, thankfully. Yeah, I think it's just stress. Stress will do that to you, man. Stress will do that to you. It's crazy. I actually, back when I was in college, I got stomach ulcers from stress. And when I went to the doctor about it, like, I was like, you know, I'm perfectly healthy. Like, I eat well, you know, I go to the gym. It's like, I don't know how I could have gotten these stomach ulcers. And he was like asking me like, oh, like, you know, when you go to sleep. And I was like, oh, like 3 a.m. Okay, when do you wake up? Like 8 a.m. Yep. And he was telling me that like stress is actually one of the biggest like issues, at least health related, that almost everyone ignores. Cause like you don't think about it as like a health issue, right? But yeah, man, excessive stress, even if you don't feel stressed yourself, like, cause I think for me, I have a pretty high capacity for stress. Like, the best way to put it is I don't think something that stresses like the average person now may not stress me out because I just have a very high capacity for it. But your body still experiences the effects of stress even if you mentally have a high capacity for it. So a lot of times, issues like that, especially people who are like only children who had to like raise themselves, immigrants, people who had to like take charge when they were younger and stuff. A lot of people like in those situations have high capacity for stress because they've just been like put into stressful environments a lot. But your body still experiences like all the effects of it. And for me, that resulted in 3 stomach ulcers, which was very fun. It was not, by the way. It was not fun at all. I often hear my own heart beating fast too. That is not good. That is very bad. I hope you make sure, you know, you're doing your best to keep your stress levels in check. I think that's something I've been trying really hard to do. Trying to just like keep my stress levels down, even if it means like not being as productive. Sleep is important. Sleep is so important, man. A small thing that I feel like people don't talk about enough. Love being in pain. Oh man, I mostly wanted to do this stream to do a little bit of a catch up, because I feel like it's been a hot second since I've been able kind of to talk, you know, just like not one-on-one obviously, but like in a more like community to Yena to community type style. We've been playing a lot of games recently and stuff, and like, yeah, we talk during those games and stuff. It's usually about the game itself, you know? But how are you guys doing? How have you guys been? Any like life updates? Anything crazy happened while I was, you know, taking my break? My only update is something I already said. I consolidated my credit card debt and some of my loans, and I feel far less weighed down. That's awesome, dude. No, I saw that on the Discord. Congratulations. That's fucking huge. Having like lower debt is just such a huge weight off your shoulders, man. It's like not having to have that pressure of meeting this like, you know, quota that you have to make per month, living off scraps, trying to just, you know, do your best to make sure you don't, you know, miss this payment and end up making your life even worse, you know. I get it. It's fucking terrifying. It's very stressful. So I'm glad you got that out of the way. I pulled a $500 Digimon card on Tuesday. Oh, what? That's sick, dude. I was actually thinking about buying packs to pull on stream. I was thinking about buying the, whatchamacallit, the prismatic, what's it called? The one with the Eevees, the really pretty ones. But when the packs finally came out and like the scalpers went crazy, I was like, nah, never mind. I'm okay. Been doing good getting back into studying Japanese. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. I want to study Japanese. I really want to study Japanese. I've been thinking about playing a couple of those Japanese study games. Like, I think Shoshingo is the one I talked about last time. I don't know if they actually work well, though. I feel like it might just be kind of like a... It might be kind of gimmicky because it's like, it probably only teaches you like noun vocabulary, not as much, you know, like actual grammar and stuff like that. But I was interested in playing it on stream. I learned how to perfect fires. Oh, fries! Oh my god, I was worried for a second. I was like, do we have an arsonist in chat? Congrats on perfecting the fries, my guy. That's awesome. I love fries. Fries are delicious. I'll be 21 next month. Congratulations. That's huge. Are you gonna go out and get a drink and everything? Do the whole shebang for... Oh, actually, I don't know if you're American. If you're not American, then 21 is not the legal age of drinking. But if you are American, are you gonna do the whole shebang? I got married, had 7 kids, and owned 9 houses in this economy? God damn, bro. Spare some for the rest of us. Just watched this cool new streamer that got affiliated just before this. You should have been there. Ah, man, I should have been there. You're right. Love supporting small streamers, you know? Just had a new GPU installed. Ooh, which one? I've been thinking about buying a new GPU, but my GPU is an EVGA GPU. And like, I can't bear to get rid of it or sell it just because it's an EVGA graphics card. You know what I mean? Like, this is a relic now. This is like a limited edition thing now. And it's beautiful. It works great. It looks really sleek, you know? Had a D&D session after 6 months, went well. That's awesome, dude. Back in college, congratulations. Hope the new semester goes well. Stressing, gotta find a job. Good luck on that, man. I know the job market has been hard recently. I actually have... God, dude. So I used to work as a TA, so I have a lot of students that I still keep in contact with. And they're like of the age where like when COVID happened, like they just finished college. So they were having a really hard time finding a job and getting experience and stuff like that. And like, I just had like 3 of my past students get laid off. And it's just rough out here, man. It's fucking rough out here. So good luck on that. I hope you can find a job as soon as possible that, you know, you enjoy, that you like as well. In a weird headspace, doing well. I just feel off. Don't worry, me too, man. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. It's difficult because it's like, how do I explain this? It's like I'm very lucky as an individual, I think. Like, I've been through quite a lot in my life, and I'm very lucky to be in the position that I am right now, to be able to like make content, make money off of it, you know, not be living at home anymore with my family that I don't have a great relationship with, you know, not be held to them or like have any ties to them in that way. And so like, there's a lot of, how do I say this? It's like almost guilt for feeling sad. It's like I shouldn't feel sad, you know, I shouldn't feel bad because I got everything I wanted, you know? And then it's like you look at it from the flip side perspective and it's like, oh, but this was kind of just like basic needs, you know? Basic needs of 1, living, 2, in a good environment, and 3, having expendable money to use on stuff that I enjoy. So if you do feel off, just know that it's very valid. You know, doesn't have to be a reason for it. Feeling off is just, you know, that's just how it be. The body works in weird ways and our mind works in even weirder ways. And if you feel off, you feel off. That's just what it is. Mercury's in retrograde or whatever they say, you know, like... I'm making moves to go to a game developer conference. Oh, what? That's sick, Cheshire. That's awesome. Good luck on that. Nothing spectacular on my end, just saying Hello Weekend, which is the title of the beautiful song I shared on Discord. I did listen to it. It was very good. I liked it a lot. But you know, normalcy is also great. I think I strive to one day have a routine schedule enough where I can just be, you know, do my routine in a day and then just call it there. Like, I think right now the thing that's stressing me out so much is that there's just so much shit happening. You know, it's just like every single day is just another thing. It's just another thing going on. And that's been the most stressful part. You know what I mean? Became an uncle for the first time, third time godfather. Oh my god. Congratulations. I hope everything went well with the delivery of the baby. Survived a windstorm. Oh my god. That's terrifying. I'm glad you're okay. Glad to hear that. Completed Spider-Man 2 for PS5. Is the Spider-Man game actually good? I heard good stuff about it, but it was all from like people who were not in my circles. Like from like the more normie scene, you know what I mean? Your model looks fire. Thank you, Dexter. I appreciate it. Finishing the HSR 3.0 patch. Lots of bathing and waifus. I really want to get back into HSR. I want to play the Penacony like storyline, but I don't want to grind a new account. That's the worst part. I just don't want to grind a new account, man. I'll have to ask about that. You've inspired me to draw again. You have so many beautiful details that are making this challenge, making a challenge though. Your hair gorgeous, drawing it suffering. Well, thank you, Baco, for the very kind words. I appreciate it. And I'm glad to see you're drawing again. That's exciting. That's super exciting. It's the darndest thing. I was watching this purple-haired doctor and suddenly got sent to a stream with an anime hyena woman. Dude, that's fucking crazy. I think that happened to me too, actually. Wow. There really is no unique experience in this world anymore, huh? That's crazy. Trying to figure out how to save for Offkai, but it could be worse. How many of you guys are actually going to Offkai? I'm curious. I'm thinking about doing it. We don't get sent to like conventions and stuff physically because like obviously like we can just do everything virtual. But I'm thinking about going physically myself as well, just because like I want to see some friends. Just because, you know, corpo scene, you end up making a lot of connections with people. And like I want to see like these people in real life, hang out with them, you know, stuff like that. So I've been thinking about going. I've been thinking about going myself physically. Not sure yet though. Depression and probably unmedicated ADHD is consuming years of my life, keeping me anchored in stagnation. I think, okay. First of all, I get it. It's really easy to feel like you're like just doing nothing every single day and you're just like cruising through life with just like no goal in like sight, right? But I also think through, I guess, my experience of trying to push through depression, I also have ADHD. I'm not medicated. I think the unmedicatedness makes me funnier. Is that fucked up? Anyways. But as someone who also has dealt with depression a lot in their past, pushing through it gets you nowhere either. Trust me. Pushing through it just delays the onset of an even worse crash. And trust me, I know this from experience right now. I feel like I went through that crash maybe like last week. I'm still kind of feeling the residualness of that right now. The more you try to ignore it, the more that it's just going to eat at you later on. Stagnation's okay. I think that's one thing that I hope people with, you know, mental illnesses can hopefully tell themselves more. You know, stagnation is okay. Because it's what you can do at the time, you know? It's like the best thing that you can do in that moment. And that's fine. Have you seen those Costco videos? Wait, which ones? Oh, of them, yeah. Of the people buying the fucking packs. It's insane. It's so insane. I got a full scholarship to this college I want to go to. Oh my god, congratulations, Kenji. That's awesome. Huge congrats, dude. Huge congrats. I have an important test to see if I can pass or not. I'm kind of scared and worried that I will fail my test. You got this. You got this. Just remember, a little bit of stress is always good because it makes you attentive, it makes you focused. It's okay to be nervous because the nerves help you. The nerves are here to help you. And if you prepare, and if you're, you know, like, if you're studying and stuff, there should be no reason why you should fail. You got this. I still have 3 years of payments based on my calcs, but Going from no money left in a month to having $300-ish in a month after all my bills and everything is a massive shift in my positive. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. The company did make scalpers die down with the statement they made. Oh, did they actually? Oh. I'd recommend Genki and Wanikani as resources for studying. Ah. I will look into those. I would love to. I would love to study up on more Japanese. Next goal, have Cersea move in with you. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to get her to come to America for like so long. I think it's been like, I've been trying to get her to come to America, I think for like 3 years now. It's just a matter of time, boys. Just a matter of time. But for real, it's the best Spider-Man game to date, both 1 and 2. Huh. Like it's a story-based game, right? So it's not just like you just role play as Spider-Man and that's it. I might look into playing it then. I might look into playing it. Finished first run of Cyberpunk. Oh, how'd you like it? I love Cyberpunk. I think the world building in Cyberpunk is done phenomenally. I think the gameplay is a little bit buggy. It's a little, how do I say, sluggish for me. The membership tab. Wait, what? The membership tag is back? Didn't get an email or anything yet. That is interesting, though, that the membership tab is back. Let's see if my monetization is back. Let's take a look. Where is Offkai? Offkai is at San Jose this year, right, chat? I think they moved. Can't go to Offkai, had to make the decision to go to ANYC instead, and the friend is paying for my ticket to go. Oh, exciting! That's awesome, dude. I love ANYC. I actually went to the first ever ANYC back when I was still in New York. And it was great. I fucking love that con. I think the venue is beautiful, and it's so nice just having it be at the edge of the city, because like you can take any train to get there basically. It's really nice. Is this your first time in New York, Roberto? If so, I do have some actually recommendations for food stuff if you are interested. I used to be a pretty, I would say. I was a pretty big foodie back in New York. I was a pretty big foodie. I tried a lot of restaurants. I used to have a Instagram where I reviewed restaurants and stuff like that as well. Not anymore, but you know. I privated all of that just to make sure I don't dox myself. Memberships aren't unpaused yet, but the membership tab was missing yesterday for me, so seeing it back is good. Oh, that's exciting. That means they're probably restoring everything right now. This happened with my channel too. Like things started coming back a little bit, you know, slowly, but they eventually did come back. That message was ages ago. How did you read that now? I'm scrolling very slowly down. I'm trying to get everyone. I'm trying to get to everyone. We are back? Are we back? No, we're not back yet. We're not back yet. I still don't have my stuff unpaused, but the tab is back according to Toph. Which is good, you know? A bit of a foodie. Yeah, a little bit of a foodie. A little bit of a foodie. Went to AOC last year, but love recommendations since last year Hall Live concert took all my free time. Okay, if you guys are ever in New York, make sure to stop by Kenka. Kenka is also great because they're open till like, I think like, God, like 3 a.m. or something like that. Or at least they were back. Oh, they shortened their opening times. Well, back when I was in New York, they were open till 3 a.m. every single day. Yes, Kenka, Kenka. I used to go here all the time for a quick meal after my long studio sessions back at college. My studio was actually just a street over from Kenka. So it was always a treat to be able to go there for some good Japanese food right before I went back to my dorm. They have okonomiyaki, I'm sold. Yeah, dude, it's really good. It's also pretty cheap. Like, actually, I don't know how expensive it is now. They could have raised prices after COVID, but back when I was in New York, it was very, very cheap. Like, I think Odin there was like, I think like $5 when I went. Any particular food recs from there? I personally love the Olden. Like, it was almost like the one thing I would always get from Kenka. Like, I would get Olden and I would get like another side dish or something like that. Like a korokke or something like that. But the Olden is so good. It has that like homey taste to it. It's so yummy. Oh, she catched up again. Yeah, I'm back now. I'm in the present. Yeah, Kenka's really good. If you're also in that area, you should go check out, oh my god, Sundays and Cones? Sundays and Cones? This place is also really good. Oh shit, that's my... Sorry. Wrong link. That's the... That's not Sundays and Cones. Yeah, this place is also really good. This place is in the East Village. Very, very unique ice cream flavors. Also family owned. It's just like a small mom and pop. Very, very cute. I love this place so much. Oh, there's also a really good place near here for fish tacos. Oh, what is it called? Yeah, Dorado. This place fucking slaps, dude. If you come here on a Tuesday, they do have Taco Tuesdays where fish tacos are $1 each. At least they did. I don't know if they still do. But so good. This place fucking slaps. Yeah, fish tacos $1. And the fish tacos are not like small either. They're pretty sizable. I don't know if they still have the $1 deals on Tuesdays because obviously it's been, you know, it's been quite a bit since I've been. Adora, hello! Writing these down! Yeah, man, I have so many New York recs. I fucking love food in New York. It's okay, this might be controversial. I think the food scene in New York is better than the food scene in LA. Might be controversial. As someone who has lived in both places, I just think New York's better. I just think New York City's better. I just think it's more versatile. Like, there's a lot more like mom and pop shops. There's a lot more hole in the walls and stuff like that. I'm visiting NYC this year. I'm stockpiling food recs. Oh, do you have anything you particularly like? I probably have a recommendation for it. Like, do you have a favorite food or anything like that? Oh my god! Holy shit, this is nice, Top. Wow. Wow, that's a nice piece of art. God damn, dude. She's got nothing on. Viet food, Italian food. You know that's really funny? So, Viet food is actually very scarce in New York. However, Viet food is very, very highly populated in California. Yeah, California has a whole area where it's just like it's just Viet food. Like there's like bún bò, there's like oh, what's the thing called? The it's the do you guys know what it is? It's like tiny little dishes and there's like rice, mochi type. There's like a rice thing in it and then it's like sticky and then but then they put like beef on it or like pork and then they put like but they're in like little dishes. What are they called? Viet tiny dish food. It's not bung xiao. It's banh bio. Yeah, banh bio. Yeah. I'm also butchering the Vietnamese. I'm so sorry. I'm not Vietnamese. I also love Vietnamese food. But yeah, no, I actually haven't had good Vietnamese food until I came to California. So, unfortunately. However, for Italian, I do think I have a good rec. There is this one place in Little Italy that is really, really good. It is... Let me find it. I think it's this... Yeah, it's this one. Osteria Barocco. This place was really good. I've only been here once, but it was very, very yummy. Like not to be like a snob, not to be a snob at all. Not to be a snob at all, but like I went to Italy for study abroad and I had authentic Italian food. And this was still pretty good. It was like, it definitely like, you know, met up the standards. Do you have a favorite pizzeria? Okay, if you go to New York for pizza, you have to get the $1 slice. Like, it's not $1 anymore, but like New York pizza is like known for the $1 slice. You know what I mean? So I personally really like Joe's. I know a lot of people in New York are a little bit against Joe's just because it's like the tourist trap of the pizzas. But I think Joe's is worth it. I think it's really good. Joe's Mama? No! It's an actual pizza place. Actually, I think it's featured in Spider-Man. Joe's Pizza. Which one? There's a lot of Joe's. I really like the one that's on 14th Street. Just because, okay, I have a little bit of emotional connection to this because like this was the place that like I had pizzas with like some of like my first freshman friends back in college. But the one on 14th Street is my favorite one personally. I think that is actually also the one that the Spider-Man movie was filmed at. I think it was that one. Or it might have been... No, I think that... No, I think the other Joe's in Greenwich Village is the one that was the Spider-Man one. I don't remember. But Joe's is really good. I really, really like Joe's. Two Bros is also good. But Two Bros, I feel like can be a little bit spotty in terms of quality sometimes. Yena pilgrimage site, Joe's on 14th. 14th Street just holds a lot of memories for me. 14th Street is just I went to the Trader Joe's there really often. I went to the Joe's Pizza there really often. There's a Chipotle on that street that I also went to really often. Union Square is also like right around the corner. And like that's where like I basically like did all of my dance cipher stuff. Oh my god, did I ever tell you guys I used to do dance ciphers? So like in New York, there will be like people who kind of just like gather in public spaces and they'll start playing music through like jukeboxes or speakers and whatnot, and they'll basically just start freestyle dancing, like improvising. And they're called dance ciphers because what they do is that when they're like done with their little segment, they'll step out and they'll let someone else step in to also dance along with them or like to do like a segment in the song or whatnot. So that's why they're called ciphers. No, it's not a flash mob because it's not organized. It's not organized at all. So usually they happen in subways. Usually sometimes they'll happen in like more public spaces like Union Square, maybe on Friday nights and stuff like that. Like obviously, you know, like it can be seen as public disturbance and stuff like that. So usually this will happen on the weekends, but in Union Square, basically every Friday night, either inside the subway on 14th Street or like in the overall Union Square area, there would always be this one guy who would bring his speakers and he would start up a dance cipher. And it was really nice. It was really, really nice because like it wasn't just like actual like professional dancers who were dancing. Like it was also people who were just, you know, going home from work. Like I saw this one guy in a fucking suit and a briefcase break it down one night. It was amazing, you know? It was very community building. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I love dance ciphers. That's actually where I found like my first kind of like love of dance. I used to be in this oh god, I used to be in this K-pop dance troupe back in my college. We actually have a few videos on YouTube. That's not an invitation to go find it, but it is there. But I used to be in a K-pop dance troupe, and I did learn quite a few songs. And I got into it because I wanted to learn more dance stuff, and after I started joining dance ciphers and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, they're super fun, very, very organic. I learned pop and locking through there. I learned a lot of more, you know, kind of like hip-hop style through those dance ciphers and stuff like that. It was very fun all the time, very community building, just a great overall time. It was very fun. But yeah. The second you hear music randomly playing a convention, expect half the people to boogie down. Yeah, that's actually how it is. It's basically like that too. So convention dance ciphers follow the same exact kind of, I guess, organizational style. It's like everyone kind of just gathers around in a circle, and then people go in one by one, show off their moves, and then just like pop back out. You know, that's just what it is. That's it. Yeah, I love dance ciphers. 3D Yena dance streams are gonna go crazy. I'm rusty, man. I haven't danced in... God. I think I haven't danced in, like, years by this point. Oh my god, I think it's been like 5, yeah. But you know what? Tis what it is. Tis what it is. Always can get back into it. Rusty? Robot dance will be perfect then. Play some DDR to brush up. I actually don't play DDR. I play Pump It Up. I'm not a fan of DDR. I think DDR is very unergonomic, and I don't think it's... I don't feel like it's fun. It's just not fun for me. I really enjoy Pump It Up just because it's like diagonals. I think that diagonals and then the middle button adds a lot more character to everything, if that makes sense. DDR Dark Souls? That's crazy, bro. DDR Dark Souls is insane. What dance styles did you do? I really didn't ever stray too far from pop, but like I got a little bit into hip hop. I got a little bit into pop and lock. At one point, I even tried to learn a little bit of b-boying, but I never got super good at that ever. Hello from Japan. Hello, Synthesize. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Breakdancing Yena when? I have to learn. I used to be able to do windmills. Back in the day. I don't know if I can still do them now. But I will try. I will try to learn for the 3D. I think that would be fun. Oh, actually, keep this a little secret. It's still kind of like in the talks. I don't know if it is going to happen yet, but management has kind of consulted some external content management people, and they're telling me that, you know, like I would really benefit from a 3D model. And so before I get my official 3D model, which we all will be getting eventually, management was talking with me about possibly getting a temporary V-Roid one that I can use for just, you know, the time being to do all of my workout content and stuff like that. So, that is exciting. Very exciting. Don't know if that's like set in stone yet at all, but yeah, if we do get that, then Yena in 3D soon, hopefully. Have you been to arcades recently? Konami has Dance Rush. Oh, I love Dance Rush. Yeah, I love Dance Rush. I actually think I'm pretty decent at it. I'm not terrible. I do look a little silly doing it, but I think I'm pretty okay at Dance Rush. I can definitely play like the level 9, level 10 maps, but like anything above that is a little bit, ooh, that's too hard. I thought Konami was just doing pachinko machines now. Dance Rush was released quite a while ago. It's definitely not new, I would say. Love your model and voice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Also, Artemis, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm a beginner practicing listening to English. Your voice makes it easy to understand the words. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, that's very sweet of you to say. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I talk a little fast. So I wasn't sure if it would sound okay for people who are non-English speakers. You guys think I'm good with enunciation? Do you guys think I'm actually good with enunciation? I feel like I'm kind of terrible at it sometimes. I think your words are pretty clear, yeah? Yeah, I've been told a lot in the past that I speak too fast. So I do try to like, I'm very mindful of it when I stream, and I try to like slow it down a little bit. But you guys can tell sometimes when I get in like a little rant mode, you know, it does speed up because I'm just, you know. But I do feel like, I don't know. I do feel like I'm not that clear of a speaker. I'm glad you guys think so. That's very sweet to say. I've been thinking about listening to Epic the Musical recently because you and Riki geeking out about it, and just wondering how long it is. The entire experience shouldn't take you more than 2 hours, so it's basically like watching a movie, except it's just all songs. But they're very, very nice people have made compilations of everything on YouTube. So if you're interested in checking like it out, it's very easy to access now. Like you can have a animatic for every single song. There's subtitles and everything as well. Everyone should definitely check out Epic the Musical. I freaking love that shit. So fun, so fun. If it wasn't for your very subtle accent, I think you were a native English speaker from the US. Do I have an accent? Do I have an accent? I'm having an identity crisis now, my guy. I thought I didn't have an accent. That's crazy. Do I have an accent? I might have a little bit of an accent just because... So it's really funny. I don't know if you guys can tell. I have a little bit of an accent in some... almost in like some Southern mannerisms. And a little bit of an accent in some British mannerisms. And the reason is because when I was learning English as a wee little kid who had just like immigrated to the US, I was learning English from 2 friends on the internet who were both Texan and British. And so it's kind of like merged into my vocabulary a little bit. It used to be a lot thicker. I feel like I've gotten rid of it mostly at this point. Most people just tell me I sound like a native English speaker now. But when I was a lot younger, like probably like 12 to 14-ish, it was really heavy. Like there were certain words that I would say super Southern, and then certain words I would say super British. It was so strange. It was the weirdest. It was the weirdest shit. I think even if you go fast, the words don't get very jumbled the way you say things. I see. ADHD culture is being told you talk too fast. I say they listen too slow. True, true. You're so right. Just have ADHD. It's that easy. I use DeepL for chatting. Thank you so much for using English. I appreciate it. I do not understand Japanese, so it would be hard for me to read the Japanese, so I appreciate you chatting in English. On 1 to 10, how much do you rate Epic the Musical? Oh, definitely a 10, dude. This shit's a masterpiece. I freaking love Epic. Oh my god. I found a playlist of the animatics, so I was gonna probably check it out over the weekend. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to watch the full thing at once either. I mean, I think it's better experienced watching the full thing at once. But, you know, obviously, watch it at your own pace. I have a friend who has basically been looping the first 3 sagas continuously and hasn't watched the rest. So, you know, I'm not your mom. You can experience media however you like, but I really enjoyed watching it all the way through together. I do not recognize a noticeable non-standard accent when you speak. I think it's only on certain words. Actually, for a while, I had a really hard time saying specifically. I would be like specifically, and then I don't know what it is. I think it might be because my native language is still Mandarin. And in Mandarin, there isn't a lot of hard consonants that like go right after another. So one thing you guys might notice with me when I'm talking is that specifically words that have consonants right after one another, I trip up with sometimes. And usually that's just because like my tongue can't like flick quick enough, if that makes sense. Like Chinese is very round. Why are you asking us? I mean, I'm not gonna be able to hear my own accent. I don't fucking know. I sound just American to myself, you know? What's your native language? I speak Mandarin. My native language is Mandarin. Some of the students I taught back in China had a little bit of a British accent because their previous teacher had a British accent. Yeah, it's very strange. It's very strange. I mean, like, I think I've gotten rid of most of it, but I definitely think there's a little bit of a tinge with the twang sometimes. Like right there, like sometimes, you know, like it sounds a little bit southern and like I can't control it. Howdy y'all, care for a spot of tea? What's heavier? A kilogram of feathers or a kilogram of steel? Do you have trouble between B's and W's? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what I have trouble with until I actually try it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Can you roll your R's? Oh, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. You're not our mom? No! Yeah, guys, sorry. I'm more dad material. If you could have a Gamer Subs G Fuel flavor of your choice, what would it be? I actually thought about this. So, I think I would call it Yena Yolk. Because then my advertising slogan could be, get yolked with Yena Yolk. You know, all the Y alliterations. But I think my flavor, I think I would kind of gear it towards like Calpis flavored. Because... Can I say this on YouTube? Reasoning was because I think the color of Calpis or Calpico kind of looks like, but it tastes good, you know? So I was thinking it would be fitting for that to be the flavor for Yena Yolk. Speaking of At Once, have you seen Everywhere, Everything, All at Once? Yes, I have. I love that movie. It's so good. Sorry, I'm catching up the chat right now. My pirate teacher, sorry, I read 2 messages and I combined them together. My Japanese teacher back in high school had a Japanese friend who spoke English with a French accent. He learned English from a Frenchman. That's unfortunate. Oh no. I find it interesting that the pronunciation of bottle of water differentiates between American English and British English. Yeah, I think that just comes from slang though, because I think like bottle of water, you know, water is already like pronounced differently in British English. Water. Bottle of water. I think it just might also be like a partial slang development in like British English as well, because like bottle of water is like, you know, it's memed on, but like you can also say like bottle of water, you know, in American. A bottle of water, you know, like it's the same thing, just like without the roundedness of it. Are you trying to keep your memberships? Man, I've been refreshing my page consistently, being like, when is it gonna come back? Come on, do something. Come on, do something. Turn my memberships back on. Come on, do something. Americans round our T's off so much, my ex couldn't pronounce turtle the American way even after being in the US for like 10 years. We round our T-offs? Really? Oh, no. We round off like THs, yeah. I remember one of the big things that set me apart from American native speaker as opposed to like Chinese speaker who learned English second was instead of pronouncing the, like the, I would pronounce the like duh. I'd be like, duh fish. Instead of that, I would be dat. That thing over there. That thing over there. Yena, what's your blood type? I am AB negative, I think. I think I have like one of the rarest blood types in the world or something like that. I don't remember. I just remember I donated plasma once and they were like, oh my god, please donate again. But I had a really adverse reaction to donating plasma and I never donated again. But yeah, you rang for that fish. That fish. THs are hard to pronounce. THs are very hard to pronounce. Nikki got hers back, so hopefully they'll give yours back soon. Hopefully, man. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Oh, I got it. Wait. I got a tip, but it didn't do the... Wait, it didn't do the notification. I also don't see it on my stream. Hold on one second. I need to go to my stream elements. Ugh. Thank you, Anon, for the $50 tip. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Anon. I don't know which this one's from. I can't tell if this is from the YouTube or the Twitch. Oh, no, this is from the YouTube because I only have YouTube alerts on there. Gifted $50, didn't even leave a message. I know, right? Crazy. What a Chad. There are currently 10 vampires in your location. Some OGs in my community struggle to say oh shit. They say oh osh, wait, what? Osh neat? I donated blood and forgot I was type O. Forget if negative or positive though. Rare blood type gang. Let's go! Yeah! Yeah, I donated plasma a while ago. And they really wanted me to come back to donate plasma again, but I had such an adverse reaction to donating plasma. Like, I don't know what happened. I got super nauseous afterwards and I felt super faint. So I just never did it again. In Japanese, when a consonant is elongated, it becomes a word with completely different meaning. That seems hard to understand for someone who speaks a different language. I think I get it though, just because I know a little bit of Japanese. It's like Oh, what's an example of this? Oh, I don't even know what an example of this would be. But yes, I understand. I understand. Did your veins hide during it? Wait, what do you mean, did your veins hide? They can't do much with their plasma unless you donate twice. Well, I never went back, so... I never went back. It was such an unpleasant experience. I mean, if I'm ever in a money crunch again, maybe I'll go back, you know? Because I do think I can actually get money for my plasma. Did you explain to them your reaction? I did, yeah. I did tell them about it. Won't it affect you with your heart problems? Back when I went to get it done the first time, they didn't say anything about my heart problems because my heart problems aren't blood related. My heart problems are electricity related, if that makes sense. It's the electrical circuitry of my heart that's fucked up. It's not like actually the blood pumping through my body or like the blood that will affect, I don't know. I don't know, they didn't say anything. Curious, do you have a favorite metal band? I do not. I don't actually listen to metal too much. I'm more of a punk rock scene kid type deal. Never really got too much into metal. Depends, did you eat before? Were you healthy? Were you drinking well? Ugh, this is in college, so probably no to all of those, honestly. You should have a good smell. You should have good smell make a Nendoroid of you. God, we are so far from ever having a Nendoroid made right now. Guys, we are still small streamer. All things considered, we are still small streamer. Y'all have to remember that. We are still eons away from getting Nendoroid made. That would be super fun, though. That would be super fun. I would love to have a Nendoroid made. On the note of donating blood, I've actually been contacted twice to possibly be a bone marrow donor, but never got the actual donation process. Oh, man. That's cool, though. I heard it's really painful. I heard it's really, really painful. Did you guys know you can donate stool? I didn't find that out until, like, recently. Recently as in, like, the last 5 years, but it's pretty crazy. You have to, like, be in perfect health, like, have no health issues, like, eat super healthily, like, never have drinking before, nothing. You know, like, you have to be, like, in perfect health, but apparently it pays a lot of money. Like, every shit you do is, like, $1,000, apparently. Yeah, you have to have the perfect biome that's uncontaminated, like... So, not a lot of people qualify, that's the issue. You mean the nerves that connect to your heart? Kind of? I don't really understand the logistics of it too much, but basically, apparently, like, what's it called? There's a procedure that I got a while back to help with it. It's called a, it's not a catheter. I think it starts with a C. What's it called? Fuck. Oh, it's an ablation. Sorry, that does not start with a C at all. Why was I thinking catheter? I have no idea. Wow, that was not what I was thinking of. Yeah, ablation. What the fuck? Yeah, I got an ablation a while ago to help with just like the daily symptoms because I was having pretty bad PVCs. Like every day. It was to the point where I think like 70% of my heartbeats were PVCs. So context. So when I was like going through all the stuff regarding my heart issues and whatnot, they had me wear like a heart monitor for I think like 2 weeks. And it was this like big device that just stuck to my chest and I had to wear it like consistently. It was so annoying because like the sticky part gets itchy and you can't take it off because if you take it off, you can't put it back on. So you just have to bear with the itchiness. It fucking sucked. But basically, it's to try to calculate how much of your heartbeats are irregular and how much are regular. And they found that I had 70% irregular heartbeats. So they had me do an ablation. That helped with my, at least like day-to-day symptoms. I haven't gotten an SVT episode in a while, but that was like the other thing that was wrong with my heart. Fingers crossed I don't get another one anytime soon. I wore a heart monitor once, had to shave my chest hair, had a bald patch on my chest. That's fun. That's awesome. $1,000? Can I donate my entire gastrointestinal system? Preferably not. You need that to survive, you know? You do need that to survive. Heard you played Yu-Gi-Oh! I wanted to know how you feel about the Link XYZ synchro summoning stuff. I like synchro. I don't like anything after synchro. Anything after synchro, I'm a little bit just, whatever. I know a good amount about the nervous system because my mother was in a car accident and fucked up her nerves. Oh, good. I hope she's okay now. I hope she's at least, you know, like, functionally better. I know that's something that you can't really fully recover from, but, you know. Wishing the best for your mom. Are you more of a mathematician? Oh my god, what the fuck? No. I hate math. I haven't taken a math course since high school. I specifically took, so, actually, does anyone know what AP classes are here? I feel like we have a pretty big chunk of non-Americans in this chat, so I'm curious if you guys know what AP classes are. AP classes stands for, so AP stands for Advanced Placement, and basically it's college level classes that you can take in high school to basically waive those classes later on in college. But I specifically took AP BC Calculus so that I would never take another math class ever again in college. Specifically, I took that hard-ass calculus class just so I could waive it from college credits and just never take math again. So I haven't taken math since fucking high school, man. It's been so long. Did you have IB classes? I did not have IB classes at my school. We only had AP classes. But I did have friends who took IB classes. Yeah, I actually went into college with, oh my god, I think like 24 credits worth of AP classes. I took, actually, is there a way for me to check? I'm curious. Isn't there a site where all your scores are like recorded, like the College Board? Let's see if I still have my account. I'm so curious. Need help signing in, forgot password. Let's try this account. Oh my god! Wait, it worked! What's my fucking code? Did it give me a code? It didn't give me a code. Email me a reset link. Okay, let me just try that. Let's see what classes I took. No! Oh no! The email that I used for like all my old high school stuff is full. I ran out of storage. Oh my god. I haven't been receiving emails on this account since November 3rd of 2024. That's insane. Wow. Let me just try to sign in then. Let's see. Instead of resetting my... let's try this password. Does that work? Does that work? Does that work? Oh no, none of these work, chat. Does this work? Does that work? What about this? Nope. Fuck, none of these fucking... Your messages do not show up in chat RIP? Ooh, I don't know why. That is weird. You can try contacting a mod about that. We do have support in Discord. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Damn, this does not work, man. Ugh, my college board. It's fine. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure... Oh! Wait, no, I have another way of looking at this. Hold on. I have my college transcript with all of my AP classes on there. Let me go to my college login. Let's see if I still have my login information for this. Oh god. All right, let me real quick authenticate myself on here. Yep, that's me. It's really nice that I still have access to my college account. Whenever I need student discounts on things, I still use my college account. Is that possibly unethical? Yes. But you know, it is what it is. All right, let's see. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. All right, yeah. Calculus BC, English Lit, English Language, Government and Politics. Oh, AP Gov. Psychology, Studio Arts, Chemistry, Biology, and Physics. Yep. Yep, there we go. That's all of them. Penny saved is a penny earned. True. No, true. That is true. You paid out of the wazoo for college. Discounts are a drop in the bucket. So I actually didn't pay for college. I got a full ride scholarship to my college. It was merit based, so I did have to keep up a 3.75 GPA or higher, which is very stressful, but they paid for my college, so that was nice. You got 5s on all the exams. I don't know what scores I got on these because it just shows me if I got the credit or not. But I think you had to get a 4 or a 5 to get the credits counted in my college. So I believe I got a 4 on BC calculus. I think I got 5s on almost everything else. I don't remember what I got on physics. I don't remember what I got on physics. It's been way too long. Studio Arts, that's an actual course. Yes, Studio Arts is an actual course. AP Studio Art has a 2D and a mixed media course. So there's 2 different courses. But a lot of times if you're applying for art schools, you just take AP Studio Art anyways because they help you to make a portfolio, which you then submit to art schools and stuff like that. I know this because I submitted a lot of stuff for art schools. I actually really wanted to be an artist originally. It was kind of like my goal to work in museums and be in the fine arts industry and stuff like that. But the more I got into it, the more I found out that it was kind of corrupt. And the more I ended up just not liking it as much. Actually, when I enrolled into college, I actually enrolled as a fine arts student. But towards the second half of my fine arts year, my first freshman year, I started just really disliking the people that were in the fine arts scene. It was just very pretentious. It was very exclusive. There is like, you know, some discussion of like, is this a space that is, you know, available to people who, you know, aren't rich white men? Like, And it's difficult because it's like, that's just what the space is, because it's rooted in the history of that space. Yeah, very never meet your heroes kind of thing. I mean, like, I did know that, like, it was corrupt even going into it, you know, like, who do you see at the top of the leaderboards for, like, the people who are selling, like, millions and billions of dollars worth of art? It's all, like, rich white people, you know? And the reason why is because the people who are legacied into this, like, you know, culture, into this, like, environment, into this career, the people who are curators, people who are museum, you know, specialists and stuff like that, they're also, you know, all rich white people, mostly men. And they are the people who dictate what is good art and what is bad art. And unfortunately, that ends up usually having dire consequences on the stuff that is decidedly dependent on, you know, perception of what is good art, what is bad art. And then, like, the more I learned about it, the more just, like, it was just really sad to see. Like, there would be people, like, I told you guys about this. We studied a guy who, like, so there's a place in New York called Chelsea Pier. And in Chelsea Pier, it's, like, basically just a row of galleries. There's a bunch of different galleries that you can rent out spaces for. They should just, like, display your art and stuff. And one of these galleries was rented out next to another artist. The artist who rented out that gallery went into the other artist's gallery, stole their pieces, brought it into their own gallery, and called it performance art. Never got penalized for it, you know? And it's just like, what's going on here? Like, come on. What's happening here? What's going on? But yeah, like, it's just you see a lot of things that make you feel very, is this even fucking worth it? So towards the second year of my college career, I declared a double major in neuroscience. I still wanted to keep doing art just because I still enjoyed it. Like, it was fun for me. But I didn't want to, you know, I think part of it was also because, you know, I was young. I also wanted friends. And the people that I met in my freshman year were my friends, you know, and they were all in the fine arts scene. They were all in the studio arts, you know, major. For me to leave that scene and go into, like, a completely different major, it would have meant losing all my friends, you know? Excuse me. So I did double major. Started doing double major in year 2. And I did it in studio art and neuroscience. What was your medium? So I would say my professional medium was design. I actually worked freelance in design for quite a bit after college, while I was kind of, you know, trying to further my neuroscience stuff. But my passions, I would say, was in woodworking, metalsmithing, and glass blowing. I really liked the hands-on stuff. I really enjoyed doing the more physical elements of making art. But I never really, I guess, got professionally into it. Like, I never did, like, a residency or anything like that in, like, any of those things. It was just sort of like all my, like, personal projects and all my, like, class projects were usually based around that if it wasn't design. Switching to neuroscience, knowing that you are on merit-based plan, way to go. It was scary, man. I mean, oh my god. I'm looking at my grades right now. I got a B- in biology 2. My GPA dropped down to 3.87. That is, like, terrifying. Like, that's one B-. Because I got an A in every single other... I got an A in every single other class that semester. One B-. Dropped me down to 3.871. Yeah, it was terrifying, man. That shit was scary. Yeah, there was this one year, I think I got really close to the line. I think my fall semester for 19? Sorry, whoa. It was 19 units, sorry, not the date. That's not... I didn't take college in 19 something. That's not what I meant to say. I took 19 credits this semester. That's what I meant to say. um, so for those who don't know, a normal like full-time student. So a normal full-time student takes anywhere between 12 to 18 credits. And usually no one will ever hit 18 credits because like it'll get, especially if you're like kind of staggered. Like for example, like you have one class that's 4 credits, one class that's 4 credits, one class that's 3 credits, one class that's 3 credits, and now you're at what? Like 8, 6, 14, right? And then you have another class that's 3 credits, and you're at 17. So obviously you can't take another class that's more than 1 credit, but there's no 1 credit classes. So you end up just taking 17 credits, right? So because I was on a double major, I had a little bit more leeway. I was allowed to take extra credits if I wanted to. I wasn't given any special treatment though. I just had to take the extra credits and also just deal with it. There was this one year I took 21 credits and I fucking died, dude. I think I fucking died. It was insane. But yeah, no, this semester I took 19 credits. This was the second most credits I took this year or in my college years. And I got 1 A minus, 1 B. My GPA was 3.76. It was genuinely the most terrifying semester of my life. Because the issue was if I had dropped down before 3.75, I would have lost my scholarship and I would have had to drop out. Because my parents weren't supporting me and this was a very expensive college that I was definitely not able to pay for. So it was kind of all riding on it a little bit. It was kind of all riding on this a little bit. How are you this smart but you delete your YouTube channel? Hey, being book smart does not mean technologically smart, okay? Being book smart is one thing. You just have to try hard. You just have to be a try hard and study. Being technologically smart is a completely different monster. I concur. I am book dumb. No, genuinely, so I'm personally under the theory is the wrong word. I'm personally under the, I guess, philosophy that there is no dumb person in this world. Like, in perspective to like some of the people that I studied with back in college, because like I went to a pretty prestigious college. Obviously for doxing reasons, I can't say which one, but if you piece together prestigious college and New York, there's only a few colleges it could be, you know? But my peers were some of the smartest people like I had ever known in my life. And I don't think I'm particularly dumb per se, you know, but I felt dumb next to them. Like I genuinely felt like I did not belong here next to them. And it was difficult because like, especially because I was always like an excelling student back in, you know, high school and middle school and stuff like that. And I've always been the excellent student, you know, the one who went above and beyond. And here I just felt stupid, you know. I was like, wow, I'm stupid as fuck. But it's, you know, it just goes to show that, you know, it's all about relativity. And I genuinely also think there's no person in the world who is stupid. It's just they haven't found the right learning method for them yet. They haven't been given the support needed for their learning to facilitate yet. That is my perspective on it though. Like I think it is a fallacy to delineate people as gifted and non-gifted, especially coming from someone who, I don't know if you guys had GT programs in your areas. But GT programs are, if you don't know, is called Gifted Talented. And it's a program which they help to accelerate kids who are doing particularly well in like grade school, usually like elementary school. And they get put into special classes that have accelerated teaching that basically teach more intricate topics and stuff like that. I think it's terrible. Like, don't get me wrong, one of my favorite elementary school teachers was from my DT program, but like I think irrevocably changed the course of my life, because it made me genuinely feel like everything always went my way. It was like, I'm the smart kid. I'm the one who's like, you know, better than everyone else. I'm the one who's, you know, able to be in these classes and learn all these things. I'm not like those other kids. And it really fucks with your mental. And it also really burns you out. Yeah, no, oh my God, it really burns you out, because you're always expected to be that kid moving forward from there. You're always expected to be that kid. You get into, you know, middle school, you still expected to be that kid. You get into high school, still expected to be that kid. You get in college, better be a fucking Ivy League. You know, like, you just, it's just continuous. And in the moment you hit failure, you have no idea what to do. Because you're always striving for success. Never striving for anything less than. The moment you hit failure, boom. World turned over. And that happened to me. That happened to me, dude. Like, I think I've talked about this once before, but I wanted to become a PhD student. I was actually applying for PhDs before I started VTubing. And I applied to a bunch of schools. You know, I applied to, oh my God, fucking NYU, fucking Princeton, fucking Stanford. I applied to, oh my God, UCLA. Like, I applied to so many schools. Super, super, like, high prestige schools too. And I got into some of them. Like, I got into some of those PhD programs. But I couldn't attend them because I was having issues at home. I was, you know, like, life was getting in the way. I couldn't do these things because life got in the way. I had to take care of my mom, you know? I was trying to figure out, you know, what to do with the course of my life at that point as well. And like, PhD was the answer at the time. And I just ended up not going. And that was my first experience of failure, where life got in the way and life just didn't go my way, you know, didn't go the way that I had planned it out in my head. And it broke me. It genuinely broke me. Like, I thank you. Wow, that is that's very insightful. Thank you very much. Thank you, Fungal Snoot. I appreciate it. It's a $5 tip. But yeah, no. PhDs are overrated anyways. Good for you to choose your family above LLs. Well, honestly, I didn't have a choice. I think that was the big issue. I've talked about this sometimes. Never in depth, but my mom had really bad psychosis when COVID happened. She was already a little just like mentally unwell prior to that. A bit like erring on the paranoid side and stuff like that. But when COVID hit, it got really, really bad. Like, she started reading like a bunch of those fake news articles and believing them. Like, at one point, she was like, you can't have boba anymore because there's microplastics in the boba. And I was like, there's microplastics in everything, Mom. Like, I'm already getting cancer. I already accepted that fact. Like, but she like made a big deal about it and everything. And it was just like, it was bad, you know? And one of those articles told her that eating red meat was bad. And she took that very literally and cut meat out of her entire diet. And then as she started reading more of those articles, she started cutting more things out of her diet, including proteins, including fats. You know what requires proteins and fats? Your myelin sheath in your brain. And she got really, really bad schizophrenia. Like, it was paranoia to a point where at one point she had locked me in the basement for 3 days because she thought I was like a government spy and that, you know, I was like monitoring her and stuff like that. Luckily, she also didn't think about the fact that there was, you know, a backyard door for me so I could just leave. But it made my living situation very weird because I had to sneak out the back door at night after she went to sleep to go get food and then come back before morning. Yeah, it was rough. It was really rough. And my family is not the greatest. I've had a lot of trauma with my parents and overall experiences with them. And my relationship with either of my parents aren't great. I had a better relationship with my mom, but throughout the course of all this stuff happening, you can imagine it was a little bit strained, you know? But me and my mom were the only two people in the US at the time. My dad and my mom have always been a little bit tension-filled. But as soon as I left for college, my dad was like, there's no reason for me to stay here anymore, so I guess I'm out. You know, I'm leaving, going back to China. So he is not in the country, just me and my mom, and we have no other relatives we can rely on. Yeah, I'm an only child, you know, just gotta fucking deal with it. And so obviously I called my dad and I was like, hey, would love for you to come back to the States right now to help take care of her, because I am tired and I am stressed and I am really not able to take more of this. And you know what my dad said? He said, she's not worth it anymore. So of course, I had to give up my PhD track to take care of my mom, because who else is gonna take care of her? Yeah, that's my life, boys. That's my life. Since then, this happened a long time ago, like during like when COVID first started. Wow, that was like what, how many years ago now? Like 6 years ago? Oh my god! Coconut, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Hi, raiders. We're talking about trauma. What a time to get a raid. Yeah, what a time, man. But hello, raiders. My name is Yena. We are currently talking about my life story. We have some life stories going on right now. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everyone. My name is Yena. I am a hyena VTuber, Yena Youngblood from Idol, Wildfire Generation, hyena VTuber, Yapper extraordinaire, self-imposed challenge streamer, completionist, 100%er, endurance streamer, all that snaz, toxic Marvel Rivals player. But yeah, that's me. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. But yeah, no. You can imagine, you know, that furthered ruined my relationship with my dad, and also furthered, you know, ruined my relationship with my mom. Because, like, I felt trapped, you know? I was like, I had to give up this career pathway that I want to do in order to take care of my family. And back then, I was young, man. I was, like, no more than, you know... I mean, I can't say the exact age, but I was no more than mid-20s, you know? I was young. I was like ready to gear up and go out into the world and do career stuff, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, this put a big damper on it. I couldn't do my PhD stuff, and I ended up just having to take care of my mom. And she's much better now. She's much better now. Actually, my relationship with my parents is actually much better now overall as well. There's a happy ending to this. Where my dad finally recognized that he was being a bad father and has been trying to make amends, and my mom has finally gotten the help that she needs, and she's doing a lot better now. So there is a happy ending to this. Of course, you know, the tensions are still high. You can't fix stuff overnight. It's like, you know, we still have issues, but who doesn't, you know? Which fucking family doesn't have issues? It's just what it is, you know? I have a PhD. I can tell you 1,000% if you reapply, that will get you in somewhere, especially if you include that story in your application packet. Yeah, I feel like I could go for a PhD. I feel like I could, but there is a part of me that is grateful for all that happened, despite the fact that I wish it could have gone a better way. You know what I mean? Because I look back now, it's like, I genuinely don't think I would have enjoyed PhD school. I just don't think I would have enjoyed it. Like, I just don't think it would have made me hate neuroscience, because it would have become, you know, something that I had to do every single day to make rent. And that's not to say that, like, you know, I hate this job because I needed to make rent, you know. Of course, the pressure is higher because obviously, you know, it's like, this is my income. You know, this is my job, this is my income, this is something I do to, you know, live. And that is stressful, but I also love doing this. And it is something that fuels my creative passions in a way that I don't think neuroscience would have. So I am like, to some extent, I am very glad that like I didn't end up going to PhD school, and I ended up, because like I actually started VTubing and streaming because I needed to find remote jobs. I was trying to find remote work that I could do that would maybe hopefully, you know, get me a little bit of money to support myself while this was all happening. And I think that's also why this is where we get into the appreciation part of the stream. That's also why I have so much appreciation for just like my community in general. But like obviously like this is the worst like kept secret, right? But you know, we all know that I was streaming before this. We all know that it wasn't just one day Yena Youngblood appears, has all these skills, and can do all these things magically. You know, like I was doing stuff before this. We all know this, right? We just can't say where I was doing it, who I was doing it as, etc., etc. But I started streaming a long time ago, actually, back when this was all happening. And it was something I did because I was trying to find another avenue, you know, that I could maybe get a little bit of, you know, money with. I could maybe, you know, find a little bit more support in, but also do something fun, you know? I think fun part was the most important part. I wanted to find a creative avenue that I really enjoyed and I really felt like was fulfilling for me in terms of like being able to do new things, like being able to sing again, being able to play games I've never played before, stuff like that. I just assume you sprang fully formed from your father's head like a thing. Yeah, just But when I was, you know, venturing into that as a very newbie streamer, I received a lot of support. It was during the height of when VTubing first started kind of making its way into the indie scene, like in 2019, 2020. So I was very, very appreciative. Like there was a lot of people who supported me, who still support me today. And their support allowed me to, so for context, I started streaming off of a Surface Pro. A Surface Pro, I think it was a Surface Pro 10 or 11. And all I did was just shitty ass karaoke streams that weren't even synced up and then just like chatting. That was it. I did nothing else because I couldn't do anything else. My computer was too shit. So at this point in my life, I have never owned a PC. I never owned a PC. I did everything on laptops. And then my Surface Pro was the most my Surface Pro was the most high-tech piece of tech I had ever in my life at that point. When I started streaming, you know, the people that supported me helped me to be able to have enough money to purchase a gaming laptop. And with that, I started my first, you know, legs into streaming. I started getting into, you know, playing games on stream. I started getting into more, you know, actual like structured streams and stuff like that. I finally synced up my karaoke, you know, it was exciting. And then with that, I eventually got my first gaming PC. And it's still the PC I use today. It was fully funded by the people in my community. And I was just genuinely so appreciative. Like this PC has quite literally changed my life, you know? And like, it was not made possible. It would not have been made possible if not for the kindness in those people's hearts. And I have been streaming with this PC ever since. No adjustments to it, just clean it every so often, you know, like it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it works amazingly. And with this PC, I was able to really upgrade my streaming stuff. I was able to start streaming more intensive games like Cyberpunk. You know, I was able to start streaming stuff, you know, that was more PC intensive, that, you know, required maybe like multiple models on stream. I had more concept streams and stuff like that. And it was very, very like exciting for me because streaming was never in the cards. Streaming never in the cards. It was just never in the cards for me. You know, like I always thought I would go on to like be a researcher, doctor, whatever. Like, I loved creative stuff, don't get me wrong. I used to sing covers on YouTube. I used to, you know, do cosplay and stuff like that, but just never thought it was like a career path for me. No more laptop overheating. Oh my god, dude. My laptop, whenever I would try to play Genshin Impact, it was so funny. You could hear it in my mic because like I didn't have a mic stand then either. I just used mic in a cup. And it was my shitty ass like USB mic that I got from Guitar Center like years and years and years ago. But I had mic in a cup, my laptop in front of me, no mouse pad by the way, no mouse pad, and also this like clunky ass mouse that I got for my storage that still had the little rubber ball on the inside. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like a laser sensor, it was the fucking little rubber ball that rolled around. It was such a shit ass setup. It was such a shit ass setup. And my table, like, okay, oh my god. I wish I had a picture because my table was a table that we had picked up from the garbage outside like years ago. And so like the wood was all scratched up. It looked like it had come from like a dumpster fire. My chair didn't have any padding in it anymore because it was just so worn out. And like the little faux leather pieces were like flaking off. So it was like patchy and everything. So bad, so bad. It was so bad. Eventually, you know, I did get upgrades on everything. I did get upgrades on, I got not a new table, but I did get, you know, like a little wallpaper cover for my table so that it looked nice at least. I got PC, you know, I got a actual mic holder. I got a new mouse, which I'm still using today. I got a custom keyboard, you know, I got a mouse pad finally, stuff like that. But like, I got a bunch of stuff and it was genuinely all thanks to, you know, the people who supported me. So I'm very, very appreciative to streaming because not only did people, you know, support me even when I didn't have a lot of stuff, and those people also helped me to get to where I am today, to have the resources and the capacity to be able to kind of hone this craft and hone this content that I want to make, you know? And the biggest thing I have to thank for my community is I got to move out. I got to use a part of the money I made from streaming to help my mom get care, and I finally got to move out. And I genuinely will never be able to repay that ever in my life. Like, for the longest time, I never thought I would ever be able to move out, you know? Because like my mom's condition, and also like if I can't get a remote job that pays enough for me to, you know, actually make money, how am I gonna ever think about buying a house? How am I gonna ever move out? How am I gonna ever, you know, like actually progress in like career progress and stuff like that? But streaming did it for me, you know, through the kindness of everyone. And honestly, you know, like I can't diminish my own effort as well, but mostly through my community and just the sheer amount of support they showed to me. Like I was able to move out. I was also able to get this opportunity, you know, like I was able to think about auditioning for corporations. I was able to think about what's the next step in this, you know? And that's why I'm here now. Like, and I have those people to thank for it. So I'm really, really, really appreciative to everyone who supports me. Like genuinely, streaming has, for lack of better words, like saved my life a little bit, you know, to put it in a not so sad way. But I don't know where I would be without this. Genuinely, I don't know where I would be without this, and I don't know where I would be if I wasn't given this opportunity. Which is why I think now we're going back into imposter syndrome. But which is why I think I feel a lot of imposter syndrome, because I'm like, am I doing enough? Am I doing enough to repay the people who literally saved my fucking life? You know, like, who allowed me to move out and live a happier, you know, life and be in an environment that I felt, you know, safe in and stuff like that. Like, am I allowed to just have fun on stream? Do I need to do more? That's the imposter syndrome. But you guys can see why I feel that way, right? Because it's like, genuinely, like this shit changed my life. You know, I feel like some people say like, you know, like streaming changed your life, blah, 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 whatever, right? But like, this shit, like, genuinely actually changed my fucking life. Like, it's like, I don't think I would be happy, period, if I didn't find this route, you know? You could toggle your outfit to repay us is crazy, bro. That's insane. But yeah, no. It's been a long journey getting here. And yeah, this all started from me talking about college stuff. Wow, that's crazy. Could put on the glass. Yena, do the anime girl thing where you toggle things on your model. Oh my god. But yeah, no. I really am appreciative. Like, I hope to be able to keep doing this for a long, long time to come. And I hope to be able to, you know, like, feel passionate about all of these things for a long, long time to come as well. So, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed that everything works out. But yes, the TLDR is, life has been rough, but life is not so heck anymore. And it's nice that it's not so heck anymore. And I'm very appreciative of it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I mean, that is true, I guess. Oh my god. So, So are memberships back yet? No, they're not. How's life after Marvel Rivals though? Terrible. No, you're right, terrible. I should have never played this game. I should have never played this game. It's terrible. Yena filibustering until monetization is crazy! Oh my god. Streaming until I get remonetized? That'd be pretty funny. Marvel Rivals, it's literally Let's Go gambling. Yeah, man, having bad teammates is quite literally like, it's the worst. It's so bad. And then when they're toxic too, when the fucking 0 and 17 Spider-Man tells me that I'm not doing enough to peel for him when he's diving backline. Insane. Are there remonetization stream plans? I mean, I think it'd be fun to do a remonetization stream as like a, you know, fun little celebration that we get it back and everything. I don't exactly know what we would do. You guys have any ideas? Any content ideas for what we could do for remonetization? At least the games don't go on for 40 minutes like League. That is true. That is true. I am glad that the games don't go on for 40 minutes like League. Having short games is nice. I feel like it's not super short where it's like it feels like nothing happened, but it's also not super long where it feels like, you know, it's just a drag. Ring Fit karaoke? Ooh. Tier list? Tier list of what? Oh, you know what I want to do? I probably have to do this on Twitch, but I want to do a tier list of Marvel Rival ass. I was looking at... I was looking at all the different asses in Marvel Rivals, and I feel like it could make for a really funny stream. Venom #1? I think so too. No, I think so too. I thought you wanted to get remonetized, not demonetized? I mean, I want to get remonetized too, but I mean, I also want to do content that's funny. I feel like that'd be fine on Twitch though, you know? It's just in-game ass. Like, it's already in there. It's already in the game. We're just looking at the game, you know? Please do a lecture stream of helping us tell the difference between Invisible Woman and Dagger. No, genuinely, they look so different. Yeah, they look so different. I can totally tell them apart. Two blonde women? You could play a rage game like Awaria? What's Awaria? I've never heard of this. Double demonetization, Yena would be the first to accomplish this. Hey, you guys are making me out to be a fucking freak, okay? Listen, I think I'm pretty tame. I think all things considered, I'm pretty goddamn tame. The thing is, okay, hear me out, chat, okay? I think there are streamers out there who are a lot more implicit with their lewd stuff, you know? They're like very like, you know, implicit about like, ooh, like, you know, like, oh no, you can't say that, you know, like, or something like that. Whatever, like you can't, like they're kind of more like they play into it, you know? I think it's less lewd to be directly crass about stuff. I think that just makes me a bro, you know? Like if I'm playing like into it, into like the banter of it, you know? If we're doing like for example, if someone asked me like, hey, you should toggle off your clothes, you know? And I was like, no, that's so embarrassing. Like you're gonna see me naked and like you're gonna see my boobs and my butt and like my thighs and like you're gonna see like the way they jiggle. You know, like if I were to be like that, that's lewd. You know, that's lewd. However, I would just be like, no, I'm not showing you my tits. Fuck off. You know, like But like, that's what I mean. That's crass. That's not lewd. It's just being direct. It's like, I'm not a lewd streamer. I'm not a freak either, you know? I'm just direct with my sentences. If I see titties, I say titties, you know? If I see ass, I say ass. Yena, you have just given the people the sound bites. No, but that's what I mean though. I feel like there's other streamers who play into the more like teasing, like flirty, lewd aspect of this, you know? But I don't think I'm of that category, you know? I think I'm more so just like, haha, dick and balls, haha. Cock and ball torture, CBT, haha, cognitive behavioral therapy, what? I mean, huh? You know, like... Have you ever eaten sakoman? Sakoman nuts? I'm not a freak, talks about impregnating other VTubers during the fertility. Listen, but what I am saying is there is a sore lack of dick in the VTubing scene, especially in the women's VTubing scene. So what I'm saying is someone should do the job. And I would like to be that person. But I'm not saying that like I'm going to fuck every VTuber and I'm gonna make them pregnant. You know, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, I think if there were fan artists who would like to draw me with other VTubers, you know? You know? That's what I'm saying. No, that's all I'm saying, you know? You're very unhinged compared to most. Sorry, I can't fucking read. You're very hinged compared to most. Just very unlucky with Twitter and YouTube. Yeah, I think I am pretty hinged. Like, I feel like because my Twitter got not demonetized, my Twitter got shadow banned when I sent my first tweet out. And then I also accidentally deleted my YouTube. People are like, oh my gosh, she's crazy. You know, she's probably like fucking insane. Like, she's a freak of nature. And I'm just like, heh, dick. I say fuck once and I get fucking shadow banned, you know? Can you make us pregnant? I mean, with the current technology, not yet. But I'm sure mpreg will be a thing soon. I'm sure. You don't deny the lewd, but freaky ain't your personality. No, I deny the lewd too. I don't think I'm a lewd VTuber. That's the thing. It's like, I think I'm crass. I think I am not safe for work, but I don't think I'm lewd, flirty, or freaky. I'm just a guy. I'm just a chill guy. I'm just a chill dude. Dick. I love this. I love the Cyberpunk 2077 meme with Keanu Reeves. It's so funny. Yena takes the Omegaverse quiz. I actually already took it. I actually, if you came to my debut 2.0, I talked about my results. It's still on my Tumblr, I think. Also, Tyler, thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate it. A tier list of your Marvel Rivals teammates from bad to good is so funny. The yaps are good tonight. I'm glad you're enjoying. What does Jatam mean? What does that mean? Have you taken the Rice quiz? So we talked about this, I think, on the Discord before I debuted. I don't think I should take the Rice quiz. There's some things that, like, this is not as like a saying like I've done anything illegal or I played the fifth, but there are some things that, like, I'm not privy to talk about just because it's a little sensitive in nature. No, guys, it's about essay. Can we cut it now? Can we cut it now? Can we move on? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't think I'll ever probably take the Rice Purity quiz on stream, just because it's a little bit delving into some things that I would rather not talk about. But I can tell you guys that my score is under 50. I have lived a life. What's the lore on the scars? Not explained yet. Not explained yet. At least not publicly. I have stuff written out for it. I just haven't had a chance to, like, really do anything with it. I wanted to basically incorporate some more bodily, I guess, like, lore stuff into original music. But if you know the struggle I have had with my original song, it has been a struggle. So, last laugh soon? Yeah, last laugh soon. Yep, guys. That'll happen soon, I'm sure. Oh my god, dude. It is what it is. But you know. We carry on. 50%, right? Yeah, 50%. Yeah. It's just progress is slow. Any games you plan on trying out next week? Oh, I really wanted to try out Me-Side. Oh, actually, I don't know if any of you here play Arknights. I'm going to be not playing Arknights. But I think it's Arknights, right? No, sorry, my bad. Not Arknights, my bad. Nikke. Does anyone play Nikke? Wrong gacha game, my bad. So, there is a new character coming out, I think next week? I've been baited! I'm sorry, Bianca! Yeah, and Obake Palm actually invited me to voice the new character on her playthrough of the new patch. So I will probably be on her channel to VA Mana, yeah, for her stream. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. It's not like an official, it's not official or anything, like, you know, but I know Palm really likes to do like VA stuff for all her gacha games, because usually like the story doesn't have like VA in them, you know what I mean? So she usually likes to do that herself. And she asked if I would like to VA with her as Mana. So I will be on her channel probably sometime next week to go through that with her. Yeah, she told me that her message sent, in her message sent, she said that, where is it? I feel like you could do a good Mana, the newest character. It'd be either next week or Monday after. Any of those days might work for you. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be next week or the Monday after, but yeah, that should be fun. I'm excited to do more VA stuff because I really like VA stuff. I actually also auditioned for the Mita, the Mita auditions that were up. I don't think I'll get it. I genuinely don't think I'll get it, but it was fun to at least do the lines. Actually, let me actually play you guys the lines I did for these. It's pretty fun. These are fun to record. Speaking of Mita, I did want to play Miside at some point. I don't exactly know when I would play Miside, because I think the game itself is like 4 hours, so that would probably be saved for a week where like I just do one stream like very long, you know? I pray you get it regardless. It's gonna be a great time when Mita sounds like Yena. Well, I didn't use my normal voice for this, so that might be it might be a bit of a difference in tonality. But let me show you guys what it sounds like. So the script was a AAABBBCCC style of recording, which means that you just record each line 3 times. And there were only 2 lines for the audition, but here's what they sounded like. Oh, this is a little embarrassing.
Hello, player! We finally meet! I'm so excited. I know you have questions. Well, as you can see, I made this special device to bring you here to my side. But you ended up in another version of the game, in which But that's a long story. Anyways, I'm just happy to see you. Hello, player! We finally meet! I'm so excited. I know you have questions. Well, as you can see, I made this special device to bring you here to my side, but you ended up in another version of the game, in which But that's a long story. Anyways, I'm just so happy to see you. Hello, player. We finally meet. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can tell, but I slowly did a more wispy voice as the takes went on.
Here to my side, but you ended up in another version of the game, in which But that's a long story. Anyways, I'm just so happy to see you. Have I been bad to you? The perfect girl should be a perfect mix of good and evil, player. Kill you. All I've asked was for you to stay with me. I've done everything I could, yet you prefer the company of these obsequious fakes. Have I been bad to you? The perfect girl should be a perfect mix of good and evil, player. Kill you. All I've asked was for you to stay with me. I've done everything I could, and yet you prefer the company of these obsequious fakes. Have I been bad to you? The perfect girl should be a perfect mix of good and evil, player. Kill you. All I've asked is for you to stay with me. I've done everything I could, yet you prefer the company of these obsequious fakes. Hello, player. We finally—
Yeah, that was my VA takes for these. I mean, she is a yandere character, so I tried to, you know, embody it. I actually, let me see if I can find it. I did another VA take for another character that I didn't end up getting. You know, I didn't expect to get it, but I also really enjoyed the takes I did for this character. Let me see if I can find it. Where would this be? Oh God, where would I put this? Oh no, where would I put this, man? VA stuff in this folder. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we are. Here we are. I think it's this one.
She put you in the doghouse? I have to write that one down. I'll be seeing you around. And you?
Don't make me come back for you.
This is the best. I keep beating the shit out of you and you keep coming back for more. Fine, I'll give you more. And what's he doing up there anyway? Aligning his chakras? Oh my god.
Yeah, this is for this audition was for a character in an indie game called Genokids. I'm still really excited for this game. I think it looks super cool. You guys should definitely check it out. But I auditioned for the character Yellow, which was she was a kind of like a crazy yandere type character. We're eating well tonight with the free voice packs. Yeah, I did a take for Genokids. Yeah, they had auditions open for Yellow a while back. I actually haven't really auditioned for any characters that like have my natural voice yet, which is kind of funny. I think I have another audition here. I did an audition for a visual novel, I think. I don't know what this is. Let's check this out.
Oh, finally. 2 more seconds in that cage and I'm going to peck someone. The best thing I can do is grow flowers and that's it. If someone does break in, what am I going to do? Throw flowers at them? Listen, I really wish I could tell you more, but I can't. Finally! 2 more seconds in that cage and I'm going to peck someone. The best thing I can do is grow flowers and that's it. If someone does break in, what am I going to do? Throw flowers at them? Listen.
I forgot which this one was. This is also for the same game. I think this is a different character for the same game.
Did your parents tell you anything, though? The perfumery the book described is this exact one, right? Tell me, am I wrong for liking people who aren't real? Did your parents tell you anything, though? The perfumery the book described is this exact one.
Yeah, I actually haven't done too many like rugged voice characters, surprisingly. Despite the fact that like that's my natural tonality. Like the ruggedness of my voice is my natural tonality. It's so ironic. It's so ironic. What's your ideal character type that you would like to voice as? Honestly, like if I could just speak, I think like my normal voice is already a little bit more animated. Like if I could just speak normally, I think that would be fun for me. Like I think like a Matori Ryuko would be a really good like example of the type of character that I would like to voice. Like very like rough around the edges, but still kind of girly, you know? She still has that girly side to her. But yeah, that was my VA stuff that I've done. I have some other like I had some other takes I did for some other auditions that I have like on a different computer. But that was the bulk of it, I think. I think my favorite one is still the Genokids recording I did, because I really felt like I nailed the laugh there. Like, I think something about this particular laugh, I feel like I fucking nailed the exhale here.
This is the best. I keep beating the shit out of you and you keep coming back for more. Fine, I'll give you more.
Yeah, I really, really liked this take. I thought it was really good. But haven't gotten a role in anything yet. Still trying. Still out here doing my best. Trying it out. Hopefully at some point you'll see my voice in some piece of media. I really think it's something I want to get into as like a... not as like a... I guess like how to say? Like a main profession. Like I don't want to base my livelihood off of it. But I definitely do want to appear in a role and try out voicing a character and like really like embodying them and stuff like that. What name do you use in the credits? So I auditioned for all of these roles, not as Yena Youngblood. Except for the Mita audition, actually. I did audition for the Mita audition as Yena Youngblood. But that is not something I can technically talk about on stream. But TLDR is I have another alias I use for VA stuff. That is not associated with Yena Youngblood, because Yena Youngblood is like almost a VA character in itself, you know, especially for like the takes I do. Like, I mean, even the fucking, you know, like if we go back to listen to the PV, you know, like even that. Like, it sounds like me, yes, you know, but it's also me voicing Yena Youngblood. Oh, you guys can't hear it.
Hey, you're late. No time to waste. Let's kick this into overdrive.
Like, I purposely made my
12
voice
bench,
a
3
little
times 20
bit
remaining
lower
deadlifts, and then 4 laps
for
around the
this.
track. Huh? It's too much. What do you mean? We're just getting started.
Like, obviously, it still sounds like me, right? But it is animated. It is voice acting, you know? So, yeah. It is something I want to get into. I do have quite a few connects, but I don't want to be that person that just gets roles because they have someone who's recommending them, you know? I do want to actually get good at voice acting. Like, I want to like hone my voices better. I want to have more delineation between like what kind of characters I do and how to like control those voices more like sustainably, I guess. Because I think one thing I've noticed that I have a lot of trouble with voice acting is once I find a voice, I'll slowly start losing it the more takes I do. Like the more lines I do, the how do I say this? Oh, the more lines I do, the less it will sound like the character I had from the beginning. So I start losing the voice as I do takes. And I think I want to learn how to better control the voices that I do so that I don't lose voices more often. You know what I mean? What's your vocal range? It's pretty big, honestly. Like I can go down here and, you know, do a bit more of like a sultry voice. And I can also go to like my mid-range, like over here. This is like my normal talking voice. If I do like my lower voice, I do have to do it a little bit more quieter. Obviously, it's more gravelly. It's more like, you know, it's like more in the lower register of my vocal cords, so it's not as projectable as my mid-range voice. This is like my normal talking voice, obviously. So like this is like how I would project. But I can also go a bit more higher. This is like my mid-high voice. So like I would go possibly like right here. Like this is like I would say how I would do more youthful characters that like, you know, I want to have more energy to them and stuff like that. This also works for like some young boy characters as well. Like it's very good for like, you know, Link, where he's like ha ha ha, you know, like stuff like that. I can also go very high pitched, where I can go all the way up to
This register, this register is more so saved for like cuter girls and cuter, you know, like maybe like familiars or like, you know, mascots and stuff like that.
and then I can go even higher, and I can go into
So, so this is the voice that I would use for like if this was like a character that was like super cute or like a child or something like that, and like she's just like very baby and like doesn't really know like anything about the world yet, you know, stuff like that.
But that's basically like kind of the vocal range that I have. But in terms of tonality, of course, that's what changes a character, right? So it's like I can do that character in that high pitched voice, right? I can also make it a bit more, you know, a bit more soft. Like what if this was like let's say, I don't know, what if this was like a fairy in a mystical garden, and she's like,
Oh, welcome to my garden. I hope you're doing well today. Hi everyone. Would you like some pixie dust?
you know, like you can kind of like add a little bit more wispiness to it, whereas, you know, you can also make it very like if this was a Pokemon trainer, you know? And it's like they're going on their first adventure. It's like, Professor Oak, I need my new Pokemon now. I'm going to venture into the tall grass and I'm going to get myself killed. You know, like like it's all about the amount of intonation you put into your words and stuff as well. Maybe a VA practice stream, that'd be fun. I don't know how we would structure that, but I think that would be fun as a concept. We'd have to figure out exactly what we would be doing in terms of that, but
Tall grass, here I come.
But yeah, I really like voice acting. I've always wanted to do voice acting when I was younger. I actually used to be in a this is a little embarrassing, but I used to be in a Mermaid Melody. I used to be in a Mermaid Melody fandom where I played this character named Seda. Let me give you guys a picture of her. She's really cute. Mermaid Melody. But this was back before my voice dropped. So this was like my natural voice at the time. Yeah, this is the character I used to play in the fandom that I was in. Her name is Sarah. She is the orange pearled mermaid from Mermaid Melody, and one of my favorite characters in the show, actually. I fucking love Mermaid Melody. Before your what dropped? My voice. What did you think I said? My balls? And honestly, I feel like Sarah is probably where I first got my orange obsession from. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like, you know, I'm kind of like orange, red, black coded. The goal was to make my hair a little bit more orange toned, but like we ended up deciding as like a group that it looked better a bit more blonde because like hyenas are a bit more tannish colored, you know? But originally my hair was going to be a bit more orange leaning. But yeah, I love this girl. She has such a sad story, and like I fucking loved fandubbing her. But that I've only ever done like fandoms, you know. I've only ever done fandom projects and stuff like that. I've never actually done anything official. And so one of my goals coming into like this new year is hopefully getting a minor role somewhere. Doesn't have to be major, just a minor role somewhere, you know. Talking about the colors give me flashbacks to the New Year's stream. Oh God, don't remind me. It was terrible. How about for a Psylocke skin? I mean, listen, man, I'd love to voice in Marvel Rivals. I don't think it'd be possible though. I'm not represented by like an agency or anything. I guess I technically am represented by an agency, but Idol is not exactly a voice acting agency. It's more of a, you know, talent management agency. It was only terrible because you're blind? Okay, so what if I am blind, huh? You gonna pay for my LASIK? You gonna pay for my eye surgery? For the VA practice stream, it could be funny to read scripts from Discord and choose voices from Supas so the voice and script combinations aren't preconceptualized by any. Oh, interesting. But do I want to give you guys the power of money to decide what my voice sounds like? Because I feel like people are just going to keep requesting mommy voice then. I feel like there's an avenue there where people just keep requesting mommy/lewd voice. A VTuber I know formatted a VA stream similar to the gacha game voice clip menu, introductions, greetings, weather, looting, battle voices, etc. If needed, I can ping you the VOD and other VTubers and ping you. You can just send it in the general chat for the Yena. You can just send over sorry. You can just send it over to the general chat and the Yena parts. The Yum Pup General. I will see it there. Yeah, I'd love to check that out. That sounds really cool. Butch degrades you, voice Kappa is crazy. That is insane, bro. Mommy voice as a redeem in Twitch? Nuh-uh. Nope. I've had that happen once before. People abused it. And I had to get rid of it because people kept abusing it. Are you related to Buff Pup by chance? I am not related to Buff Pup, no. Although I have had people tell me that we look very similar in concept. I don't think we look similar in style though. Like I think we still have very different designs. But I mean, it's spiky-haired buff tomboy with ears, you know, like it is what it is. She's more furry coated than Yena. Yeah, doesn't Buff Puff actually have like a furry model? I think I've seen it before in clips. It's very cool though. I've never seen like a VTuber, I feel like, of that size, like actually like proudly represent furry models and stuff like that. So good on her. Good on her. When reading at times, you sound just like Chizuru Seiyu, but speaking English instead of Japanese. Who's Chizuru? Chizuru? Who's this? From... What anime is this? Kanojo Okare shimasu. What is this? I've never heard of this anime. She's buff IRL too? Yeah, I've seen. She's got them biceps. Oh, this is Rent a Girlfriend? Wasn't this anime like a... like a dumpster fire? I've never watched it. I just heard it was a dumpster fire. It's a very parasocial anime relationship. So, who does he end up with? Does he end up with the girl he ends up renting? Is that the plot? There's another anime that was also a dumpster fire. It was the one that had the opening that went like, oh, how does it go? Oh yeah, Domestic Girlfriend, yeah. Just never watch an anime that has girlfriend in the title. It's just a dumpster fire. Saya Kano? I've never heard of Saya Kano. Saya Kano? How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend? I've never heard of this before. What about Girlfriend? That's an anime? I've never heard of that before. Are these all... what would you classify these animes to be? Because they're definitely not shoujo. Are they harem? Yeah, I don't watch harems. I don't think I've watched a single harem that I've enjoyed. I don't even think I've watched a single reverse harem that I've enjoyed. I just don't like harems. I just think they're trash writing. Doesn't watch harem but has one? Yeah, why would I need to watch a harem when I have a harem, you know? Why would I need to self-insert when I'm already inserted? In more ways than one. Sorry. It was just there. It was there. It was, yeah. Low-hanging fruit? Hey. No. Not low-hanging fruit. I thought that was pretty clever, actually. Yeah, you have to give me credit for that one. That was pretty clever. Oh, shit. It's already 8:30. I need to go get some food. Wildfire is your harem? I wouldn't say Wildfire is my harem. I feel like I'm too close to Wildfire for that, if that makes sense. Wildfire's family. Have you seen Yosuga no Sora? Is that the one with incest? The white-haired guy and girl? I've never seen it, but I have seen a clip where, like, I think she... Can I say this on YouTube? She gets under the table and she does the thingy, you know? I have seen the clip of that, but otherwise, no, I don't know anything about it. What about interspecies reviewers? I've never watched it. I've had some friends who've watched it. I know it's about monster fucking. That's all I know. Yeah, I don't know anything about the not safe for work animes, to be honest. I don't really like not safe for work content, to be honest. In general. Like, I don't really, you know, I think this is like what I mean by when I say I'm not a freak. Like, I don't really like not safe for work content. I like trauma. Like, rip my heart out, tear it to pieces, and then like shove it back in me, you know? Like, that's what I like. That's what I enjoy. Like Berserk? Never watched Berserk. I started it, but I started it during a time where I just like wasn't in the right mind space for that kind of media. Silent Voice was good. I enjoyed Silent Voice. Jujutsu Kaisen was bad. No, Jujutsu Kaisen was bad because they failed to take the potential of the anime to turn it good. Good concept, great initial execution, got me really hooked, and then it just spiraled to nothingness. Because I genuinely think it could have been good. I think there were certain parts where I feel like if you just had a few more chapters to flesh out this character, to give them a little bit more humanity, to make them feel a little bit more real, this could have been very impactful. But it got to a point where the plot started not making sense. The world building was going against each other at certain parts. Like for example, why the fuck is what's her name? Rika? JJ, hold on. Yeah, why the fuck in this? Okay, possible JJK spoilers. If you haven't seen JJK, just mute it for a second. Why the fuck does Rika like get ascended in JJK 0, but then she's back at the ending of JJK? Like, I thought she got ascended. I thought she, like, went to peace. I thought she was at peace. Like, what is... And then, like, if you can ascend spirits, then why couldn't, you know, like, that one guy that died in season 1 get ascended? It was just, like, it's like, that was a clone of Rika. Okay, but when is that stated in the series? Where is that stated in the series? Where is that ever explained? You know, it's like... If you are going to be introducing things that the reader is not privy to, you have to explain it to the reader, because or else it's just a plot hole. That's the issue. That's the big issue of JJK. They kept adding in things that were just not properly introduced to the reader, and thus the viewer experience is disconnected. It doesn't relate to what they already know about the story. They have to look into it. They have to look further. They have to look for external information to even just understand the world building that they're trying to make in the series. And that's not good writing. That's not good writing. That's the issue. That's the issue of JJK. Great concept, great premise. Even, I would dare to say, great first part. But it just got bad. It just got bad. Violet Evergarden, also have not watched that one. I haven't watched that one yet because I had some friends tell me that it was like depressing. Like they were like, yeah, I kind of needed to go back to my therapist after watching that. And I was like, ooh, okay. I will hold off until I'm in a better mind space. But then just never watched it. What was that anime with Moving Castle? Something like Howling Castle? Or Howl's Moving Castle? All the Ghibli movies are great. They're all great. One anime I really enjoyed, it's a little bit older. Have you guys ever watched Death Parade? I love Death Parade. Genuinely, like, I think Death Parade changed the chemistry of my brain. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I feel like after I finished watching Death Parade, I had such a different outlook on humanity. I know that's like extreme to say, but I watched it when I was like in a very formative point of my life. Yeah, the one with bartenders. Yeah. The Death Parade opening was so hype. Yeah, dude, Bradio puts on such a good show. Bradio is the band that wrote Flyers, the one that goes boom, 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 dancing through the skies, that one. So I actually went to go see them back in, I think it was, oh my god, Bradio, Akon. When was this? What year was this? Akon concert? No, I'm not looking for Akon in Brazil. I'm looking for Bradio performing at Akon. 2018. Yeah, I got to see Bradio in person when they came to America in 2018 at Akon. And I also got to drink with them. So it was actually really funny. Me and my friend, we were cosplaying Decium and we were cosplaying Chiyuki, which is the two main characters from the show. When we went to go get their autographs after the show, they pointed out our costumes. They were like, "Oh my god, this is from Death Parade," blah 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 blah, right? And then later on, when we were at the fountains in like the convention area, we saw them again, and they invited us to go drinking. So I got to drink with Bradio. I was also on Japanese television as Chiyuki in my Chiyuki cosplay. It was pretty fucking surreal because they had a whole like news team that came with them when they came to the US. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I still have the news clip somewhere. It's in my email. It's my old email somewhere. They sent it over to me after, you know, it broadcasted and everything. But it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Other celebrity, I mean, like, I guys, it's not even like I'm not famous or anything like that. I think it's just sort of like right place, right time. And also I used to be pretty heavily involved in the scene, like in the cosplay scene and the anime scene and stuff like that. But another celebrity, I guess, like encounter that I've had is I also got to drink with the lead singer from Flow. So this was, I think this was 20, oh my god. 20, what year was this actually? This was Otakon Flow concert. Let's see. Oh, when was it? Flow concert, was it 2018? Was it also 2018? Oh my god, it was also 2018. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. We were having a room party just in one of the hotel blocks, and the lead singer just like walks into our hotel party and just is like, like, what's up, everyone? And it's just so crazy. It was so crazy. But I didn't like, it wasn't like a personal, like, sort of like interaction like it was with Bradio. It was just sort of mostly like, oh, he came into the room, took a shot with all of us, and then he left. But yeah, no, it was fun. There's some crazy stuff. You read manga? Not as much as I used to, just because no time. But I actually don't really watch anime either anymore, to be quite honest. I haven't... What's the last anime I've watched? Ooh, God, Dungeon Meshi? I think the last anime I watched was Dungeon Meshi. It's been a while since I last went to Otakon. Yeah, it's been a while for me too. I think I haven't gone since 2019, I think, right before COVID. You did awesome in the cute ASMR with Pillow. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming to check me out from there. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys missed it, I did a ASMR 101 stream with Pillow. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, it is on her channel as a VOD. Let me go grab that so I can link it. Pillow Dear ASMR. Let's go over here to her lives. Click on it. Yoink. Yoink. There you go. Yeah, I had a really good time with it. She did assign me homework, so we may have an ASMR stream available to all members at some point down the road. Just to fulfill my homework obligations and all that. Typically, I save the ASMR stuff for members-only content. But since we don't really have memberships right now either, maybe we'll do it sometime next week. Unless they're back. Are they back? Chat, are they back? I keep refreshing the tab. Nope. Still not back yet. Well, we just wait. We just wait. I am conflicted. I want membership to return, but I feel like free ASMR from the boss. Well, there's only going to be one free ASMR in any scenario. Like, even if we get memberships back tomorrow, I'll only do one free ASMR. Just because Miss Pillow assigned me homework, and I do want to complete the homework. I was able to click on and watch a members VOD. Wait, really? Oh, that's exciting. Oh, that's super exciting. I'm glad you guys like the ASMR. Yeah, I think hearing it from Pillow, because if you guys watch the full thing through, I was telling her about how like I often feel like a little bit of a fraud, because like my ASMR is very guided meditation, very non-role play, very non-prepped. It's a lot of just like Zatsu, just talking and stuff like that. And I often feel like, am I not preparing enough for stream? Like, am I not doing enough to be considered an ASMR artist? You know, like, cause like, you guys know, like, I feel like this is a very common, you know, sentiment. But a lot of people get into ASMR and aren't really passionate about it. And they end up just doing it because like there is elevated viewership, you know? And that's actually a big issue in the ASMR community too. It's like you get a lot of people who aren't as passionate about this and are just doing it for quick numbers. And it's very demotivating, you know? It's like it makes the people who are very passionate about these things, you know, feel like, you know, then what's the point of me trying hard, you know? And it sucks because it's like, I don't want to be perceived in that way. And I think like, I always have that concern of being perceived in that way. if I only do like, you know, Zatsu streams where I'm just chatting, but it's like quiet ASMR. Or if I do guided meditation where I read off a script that I found online and stuff like that. And it's like, it always makes me feel a little bit like a fraud because I'm like, am I part of the problem? You know, like, but yeah, I mean, like, it was just really reassuring hearing it from Pillow, being like, you know, there is a reason why people would watch you when you do those things. And like, if they are enjoying it and you are enjoying it, then it is still, you know, valid content. When are we getting more bank robbing ASMR? Dude, I panicked so hard. I panicked so hard. I was like, oh god, oh god. What do I say? Let's go rob a bank. I don't fucking know. Need to buy some kid stores for tapping triggers and construction paper for scratching triggers. All the pros do it. Yeah, I want to get more into getting actual like tools for this. But I think what Pillow said about like, you know, all things around you can be tools for ASMR was like also very helpful. Because I was like, oh yeah, like I could maybe like the scissors, you know, when I like actually snip something, does that actually like make a noise that is satisfying? Stuff like that. New Year's ASMR video is available without membership active. Wait, what? Really? That should be a membership. That should be a membership only thing. Staying late at work to rob a bank next door is simply an amazing concept for a story. I think that would be really funny to turn into like a full-on ASMR video. I just have to think about more plot points. No, this one should be available to all members, but it should be available to only all members. Like, it shouldn't be available to non-members. While ASMR might not be my cup of tea, I cannot deny the wide variety offered. I like browsing through manga genres, both safe and not so, kinda. Yeah, I guess it's kind of the same concept, right? So it's like, there's a bunch of... It's just like a medium of content, just like how manga is a medium of content. And like, you know, whatever you want to consume, there are, you know, variations for it. So I guess like looking at it from that perspective, it's like, yeah, this is totally valid ASMR. I think it's just worrisome because like I have a lot of friends who are ASMR artists and I really respect them. I genuinely do. And like, you know, they put a lot of effort into their ASMR, whether that be like the GFE experience, or if it's more like, you know, role play based, or if it's more, you know, like just like triggers based and stuff like that, or it's visual ASMR. Like they put a lot of effort into it. And like I see that effort firsthand, you know, and I see how much they care for it. I see how much they want the viewer to enjoy the experience. And like it reminds me of the people that I have, you know, encountered through my journey in the VTubing space and the non-VTubing space who get into these things because it's, you know, easy attention. It's, you know, things that elevate their viewership. It's, you know, things that, you know, like get them possibly more money and stuff like that. And it's just a little sad to see. I guess you could say this about streaming in general as well, where it's like, I love streaming. Like, I genuinely love it. Like, I think I've talked about this a couple of times, but like even if like I didn't have a super high viewership and everyone in my chat was just like people who were regulars, like I would be happy. I'd be satisfied. You know, like for me, I really enjoy making content and it makes me happy to see other people enjoy my content. And like I'm not here to chase fame. I'm not here to, you know, change like crazy riches. We're fucking VTubers, you know, like a lot of us are here because we're super passionate about this and we want to make this work because we are passionate about these things, you know? But like, obviously, you also have the other side of stuff where it's like people saw VTubing as an easy way of income, as a, you know, they expected people to like, you know, be their, I guess, money source without having to, you know, like actually enjoy the content they're making or like, you know, actually put in effort and stuff like that. Like there is like that sector of people and it's impossible to deny because VTubing is a very lucrative, you know, it's a very lucrative career. Like if you guys think about it, right? if tomorrow, right? If tomorrow I was like, hey guys, I need to get a heart transplant and I don't have enough money for it, and I started a GoFundMe for that, you know, I think it'd get funded within a day, you know? Like, that's how generous people in this scene are. When there are issues that happen with the people that they want to support and love to support, people give support. It's like, that's unlike any other, like, you know, career or any other scene. You know what I mean? So when I say that, like, you know, it's a very lucrative career, I mean more so that, like, it's very easy for people to take advantage of other people in this scene. It's easy to take advantage of viewers because, like, people can lie, you know? People don't have to tell the truth about their living situation. They don't have to tell the truth about where they're spending their money. They could say, hey, I can't pay rent. You know, I need to make rent. $500, please. Someone gives $500 and then they spend it on Skeb, you know? It's commonplace. It's very commonplace in this scene. And that's why I think I feel all the more cautious about, like, you know, when people spend money, when people, you know, like, do support, because it's like, I don't ever want to become that person. I don't ever want to become that person that takes advantage of my community, or, you know, tries to chase something that isn't, you know, like, something I truly enjoy doing or truly am passionate about just because, like, it would bring me numbers, you know? But it's a fine line. It really is. Because it's hard when, you know, like, these numbers and the CCV and the following and everything, you know, it kind of is a quantifiable measure of what your self-worth is, right? It's hard. It's hard. And I think that's why so many people fall prey to those, you know, tendencies, because it's easy to fall prey to those tendencies, especially when you're in the space where this is what determines how quote unquote good you are, you know? But
here's $20 for food. Please don't gamble it.
Thanks, Nebby. I appreciate it. Thank you. You actually have a pretty good CCV for fairly being new. No, I genuinely do. Like, I'm saying, like, you know, I am still to this day, I am astounded by how many people watch me. Because, like, I didn't think I was going to keep as much CCV as I did from debut, as I am right now. Like, I genuinely thought I was, like, you know, probably gonna go down to like 100 or something, but, like, that's just what it is, right? Like, you know, post debut hype, blah 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 blah, viewership drops. It is what it is, you know. So I'm shocked. Like, I think I remember I said this every single day of my first week of streams when I first started streaming on this account. I was like, damn, y'all are still here? What the fuck? What are you guys still doing here? I can't believe y'all are still here. Why? Your debut voice clip was a drama scene, right? Why not lean more into that? People have made storytelling ASMR without even a whisper. I can show you later even. Yeah, I'd love to see more examples. I mean, like, my repertoire of knowing what ASMR styles are out there is very limited to, like, what my friends have done. So I'd love to see more styles out there. Like, I actually really want to, like, I don't know if you guys have bought my voice pack. If you haven't, no pressure. But my voice pack was structured more in an audio drama than a, like, actual, like, I'm talking to the viewer and kind of, like, how to say, like, kind of leading them through something or something like that, you know, or, like, taking them on, you know, a date, or, like, you know, I'm showing them my room or something like that. Like, it was structured in a way where, so, like, the plot premise was Yena's running away from the cops. She jumps into your car while you're stopped at a red light, and she's like, what are you doing? Drive, they're chasing them, blah, blah, blah. And then so they start driving, and then Yena tells you about why she was running away from the cops. And she was like, there's a little banter between, like, the listener and Yena, and then she starts telling you about her life story and stuff like that. And then you drop her off in a field in the middle of nowhere, and you go about your ways. Like, it's a very, like, audio drama formatted.
You make
type
me
of
want to
voice.
work out harder. Thank you.
Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, thank you, DD Green. Thank you for the tip, and thank you for letting me know, because genuinely, that makes me happy. That makes me super happy. I was telling the guy who came to my meet and greet about this, about how I'm just so happy whenever I hear people, like, have been motivated by me to, like, work out or, like, better themselves or, like, you know, make healthier life choices and stuff like that. Because, like, as you guys know, I'm not a very high stats in health person. I was born with like 60 debuffs, you know? And because of that, like I get very sad when I see people not take care of themselves because I'm like, this is your one body, you know, like this is the one thing that you have that is fully yours. No one else can take this. Like you should take care of it, you know? So I am super happy whenever people, you know, make healthier decisions as a direct result or inspiration from me. So thank you. Thank you. I hope your working out goes well. I don't know why I love horror ASMR stuff. Like you get a lobotomy ASMR. You should go check
You're
out
not getting
Nova if
rid
you
of me
haven't
until
yet.
you beat me in a 1st to 10 in Street Fighter 6. Good luck with that, homie.
Yeah, that's never happening, bro. Thank you for the tip, though, Envy. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
I wish to have come gutters like you one day.
What? What? Sir? What does that mean? I don't know what that even means. Yeah, would you like to explain, Fungal Snoot? Guys, no, I'm not doing a feat reveal. Who do you think I am? I'm not doing a feat reveal. What? No, you know what? I've already done a feat reveal. You guys just haven't looked hard enough. I showed my feet when I was skating. You guys remember that skating video I posted? Here, I'll link it for you. Why not an abs reveal? I actually already told chat. I will do an abs reveal once we hit 100K on YouTube. Listen, I'm not fucking hiding it. It's just that you guys gotta work for that shit. I'm not giving it out for free. Yeah, see, feet reveal. That's my feet right there. Feet reveal is in giveaway. Yeah, feet reveal is in giveaway. That's crazy. Unfortunately, not on the Twitch chats right now. Okay, I am curious though. How many of you guys are actually into feet? Like, is it a meme? Or are you guys actually into feet? Cum gutters is a slang for six-pack? I've never heard of that. Wow, what kind of degen shit are you watching? That's crazy, bro. You know, shoes don't count as a feet reveal? Says who? Says you? Who made you the feet police, huh? Where's your feet police license? Huh? Where is it? You have revealed your foot, though, you silly goose. Have I? I don't think I have. I mean... No, have I? No, I haven't. It's in Yena chat? Someone named Depressed said, I'm surrounded by perverts. Oh, I did show my feet. You're right. Oh my god. Wait, yeah, what the fuck? I forgot about this photo. Was this posted on Twitter? I don't think this was posted on Twitter. Oh, no, it was. It was posted on Twitter. See? See? There's my foot right there. Alright, guys. Game's over. Feet posted. Yeah, those are my grippy socks. I got them from the trampoline gym. Do you have a pedicure? Hell no! You think I have the money for that? Actually, literally just the other day, before I got demonetized on YouTube, I was considering going to the nail salon to get a pedicure and a manicure, because I have a hand cam stream happening on Sunday with Kai, and I wanted my hands to be pretty. And then I searched up prices of pedicures and manicures in my area, and I was like, nope, I will do it myself. I was like, all right. That's off the table now. Yeah, dude, it was like 130. I was like, bitch, what the fuck? 130 bucks for something I'm gonna have for like 2 weeks, you know? Yeah, I just painted them myself. I mean, I don't think they look bad. One of my nails on my right hand's a little scuffed up. Just because I fucked it up a little bit. But I don't think they look bad. I think they actually look pretty nice. So when I get my Yena acrylic too, should I eat it in the trash bin? That's where she lives, yeah. That's where she lives. I do want to one day go get my nails done though. I had half a mind of going to the nail salon and bring a reference pic of Yena and just being like, can you do nails inspired by this? Maybe we'll make that like a donathon goal or something. I get my nails done, except it's Yena themed. Can you make my nails look like this? And it's just a picture of an anime girl. Imagine you go to the one nail stylist in the area that knows you. No, then I'm just a big fan, you know? Yeah, guys, I'm just a huge fan of Yena. Just like how whenever I eventually do cosplay Yena and like people ask for my picture at a convention, I'll be like, yeah, just a big fan. What are they gonna say? No, you're not? What are you? The Yena Youngblood police? No, guys, you don't understand. The mods are the Yena Youngblood police. I mean, are you not a big fan of Yena Youngblood? I am, you know? Who's got you if you don't got you, huh? Who's got you if you don't got you? You have to got yourself. Oh, you like Yena? Name 3 of his albums. Oh yeah? You like Yena? Tell me the size of her yock. Down to the centimeter. So stupid. Alright guys. I think with that, I think we'll call it here. I need to go make some dinner. I am hungry. But thank you so much for joining me today, both on Twitch and on YouTube. I need to go get some work done, but we will go raid someone before we end today. Let's see who's live. Oh, wow, a lot of people are live right now. Wow, this is crazy. I never see these many people live. Oh, let's go raid Daisy. I never get to raid Daisy because she always streams in the morning. Alright, guys. I will head off here for today. Thank you so much for the yaps. I will catch you guys. What's our next stream? I will catch you guys tomorrow on Daisy's channel, actually. Fitting that we are raiding into her for some Overcooked. We're going to be playing Overcooked All You Can Eat. And I will be on Kai's channel for Sunday for the Hobonichi decorating stream. Our membership stream on Sunday will be canceled. If I have the energy after the Hobonichi decorating stream with Kai on Sunday, I might hop into Twitch to do some Marvel Rivals ranked. So if I see you there, I see you there. But yeah, next schedule will be posted sometime, probably on Sunday. And I'll see you guys when I see you. All right, guys, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Bye now! Bye, everyone!